This section is over how to find roots, solutions, zeros, x-intercepts, which all mean the same thing if you're talking about a quadratic, a parabola. How will you know which way to use? Well, if you are given a graph, you want to identify the x-intercepts. Here they are. Here's the x-axis. This parabola crosses between 0 and 1, and then it crosses again between 1 and 2. So my answer choices are going to be numbers between 0 and 1 and between 1 and 2. There are 2 zeros, which means I need the answer choice that has 2 answers. So A is out, C is out. Answer choice B says 2 and 9, and this obviously does not cross at 2, nor does it cross at 9. So the correct answer is D, 1/3, which is between 0 and 1, and 3/2, which is 1 1/2, which matches what the graph says. So with the graph, it's just a look and see. Identify the x-intercepts, match them to your answer choices. But here's another type of exercise that also asks about roots or zeros. And you have 2 choices here. Either you can use the zeros, or you can factor the original expression and use the factors to choose the answer. For the calculator, we're going to use the zeros. If you will notice, this function does not have a value assigned to it. For zeros, this function needs to equal 0 when the correct zeros or roots are placed in for x. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use these values here in the calculator, and we're going to use them in this function, and the correct answer will give us 0 for both numbers. So here we go. Starting with answer choice A. -5 divided by 2. I'm going to store that for x. Now I will type the original function in, 2x² minus 3x minus 5, enter. That gave me an answer that was not 0, so I know that this is not the correct answer choice. Nor can this one be, because it also has -5/2. So I will go to the third answer choice, store -1 in for x, go and copy that expression that I typed in, and -1 makes that expression or function equal 0. Now I need to test the second one. 5 divided by 2. Store for x. Go back and type the original in again. It also equals 0. It's important to check both numbers. In this case, both numbers equaled 0. They are indeed the zeros of this function. C is the correct answer choice. But what if you have an equation that does not equal 0? This time, you would want the numbers that when you substitute them for x, it makes this equal 32. You can start with the easier ones if you want. You will be eliminating them if they don't give you the proper answer. So let's start by storing 3 in for x. And now we'll type this expression in just the way that it looks. And it does in fact equal 32. However, there are 2 solutions listed here, and we need to test both of them. So now we store 11 in for x. We go back to the original expression, copy it, hit enter. It also equals 32. The correct answer choice is C.